against the world. What a world it is. It took serious modifications to my body to survive in Brainiac's frozen wasteland. As for my mind, Dr. Frias always has a plan. But I couldn't plan our way out of this one. Time and time again, I refused to join Amanda Waller and her task force. All the evidence suggested my involvement would do little to save the world. But I could save our world. Eventually, the calls stopped coming, and we were alone. Until now, I received a communication from another Waller, another dimension, another chance. This Waller seems different, more calculating. Her task force sounds marginally more competent. They've already begun a counterattack against Brainiac. But as always with Waller, there was a deal to be made. Her world's greatest scientific minds working on a cure. For my assistance in recovering the Flash. Send a scientist to find a scientist. I see the logic. If her people can reach us, it'll prove their capabilities. And if they can't, it's still me and you against the world. Nora.
Hey there, pretend heroes! It's time to raise some heck!
All right, let's hit that cardio.
Some earthling humor for you. A pair of clowns, a bipedal shark, and two toxically masculine men walk into a frozen wasteland.
This is it, Task Force X. We'll deploy a jammer to get eyes on you, while Dr. Frias makes final preparations. Then get her and her wife back to the Hall of Justice. We need her. So try not to be yourselves for once.
What a mysterious universe!
Those are the coordinates Dr. Frias gave us. Let's get to it.
How such a primitive species can make so utterly rocket, I'll never know.
Nailed it. What's next? I got it, and I never lost it. Good target call, Shark. I'm taking it. Man, I always hit the target.
Not a complete disaster. Well done, Task Force X. Get yourselves to the jammer.
Ooh, hate to be standing in the middle of that.
Firing on Joker! Tracking tension. All done. Don't go paying me an exposure for this. No targets. Go!
Excellent. Now make your way to the camera.
That was too close.
Assessing a new target.
My kill count ain't playing around. This is what winning feels like.
Target sighted.
Down to 3.
A terminal has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
Man, I always hit the target.
Switching targets.
Nailed it. What's next?
Quite how I would have done it. Time to get to the jammer.
Well, congratulations. Your incessant irksome behavior has led Brainiac to compromise your shield earlier than anticipated. Get to Nora and get her safely through the portal. Safely.
Taking it vertical.
You've taken something of mine, and I'm going to take everything of yours. Mark my words, Earthlings. Deploying reinforcements.
Prepare to fend off more enemies.
Come on, Sharko, it's one frozen lady. How hard can it be?
Kid, get down here.
Victoria Frias, I presume.
Amanda Waller. So tell me again about the partner benefits.
The deductibles are hell.
Whoa! Like a giant collectible! She's in mint condition! BNIB!
Nora has undergone vitrification. She is not an action figure.
I think they are bonding.
Shark, we didn't go through all that to make friends. We need her tech to win the war.
Statistically, it's extremely unlikely you can stop Brainiac.
Come on. I thought you'd be up for taking the long shot, no matter the cost.
Oh, tingly.
These are your world's finest scientific minds? What happened here?
I am more of a hobbyist, but I would also be happy to assist.
And you get to hang out with us while your shield is defrosting. No offense.
I'll be frank, Dr. Frias. You want Task Force X to take you and your wife back to the Ice Age. Fine. But you know a better offer isn't coming. For either of you.
Desperate times, desperate measures. Name your price.
There might be a teeny nanite bomb in your head, Clive.
Do it. For Nora. No matter the cost.
Good for them. Cute couple. You got strong and you got silent.
I eliminate Brainiac from the multiverse, and you fulfill your end of the deal. Yes?
First, a little downtime, Doctor. Luther has some files on metahuman tissue regeneration that I'd like an expert opinion on.
Don't worry, ma'am. We'll look after her. Does she like store brand or name brand? I've got protein bars.
Gather up, Task Force X. I want the Flash back here in one piece, so pay attention.
In order for us to retrieve the Flash from the Skull ship, you will first need to remove the Data Vault's defenses, reveal the Vault, and defeat this Brainiac iteration.
Get all of that? I hope so.
You want the Flash? The one that you killed? The one you stole a thumb from? How perfectly absurd of you.
Sure wish Lex would fly us business class.
Welcome to yet another disturbing Elseworld. I'm going to be taking point on this operation.
More reinforcements. You have no excuses now.
Mobilizing! Come on, not now! Switching targets! So they brought reinforcements. Like a bullet! Attack reload!
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
Pushed it into the red!
Moments from annihilation, yet so very far from home. Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite? Kryptonite decoupling?
What are you? I understand now. Let's see. Both iterations have been susceptible to bullets previously. Try that.
so just counter him where it hurts. All right, good enough for me.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Switching target.
Come on, not now!
Give these a moment. The end result may shock you. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
His double form is off-putting. I cannot look away from it.
Let's consider the other side of the equation now.
Floyd, focus.
One should always try to begin with proven theory. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
Spicy meatball incoming!
Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one.
I have seen things within the depths much more terrifying than this.
Ah yes, I can see the variables much more clearly now. Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler. And much smaller. Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared, a different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes.
Assessing a new target.
Gotcha! Hook, line, and sinker!
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
This ain't my reality.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. A chilling round of applause for our would-be heroes. Not to worry, I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you.
The hell was that sound?
Not much variation here, but there is potential. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Always good to get out and move around. And yet you foolishly persist. For days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now.
Sights are off.
Don't worry, I'll have this done in a... language bleed through. Right, once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances. My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience it, but I'll... This data is beginning to give diminishing
I really used to get it winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.